Hi, if you're new to the channel, welcome to Type 1. My name is Andrea, and in today's video I'm going to show you how I wash my motorcycle to a nice saloon finish.
Yeah. What you staring at, you looking dumb. No, I don't ever hold my tongue. I will never be what you expect. Maybe you need to get your eyes checked. I don't care if you think I'm stuck up. I don't care cause you can't call my bluff. I don't care if you think I'm a clown.
Okay, so this is all we need to wash our motorcycle. We have some water, of course, with brushes and a sponge. We have a motorcycle degreaser from Microfiber. That's just to remove the grime and the grease from greased parts of the motorbike. Some silicone shine for the end, and some wet look tire spray to make those rubber look nice and clean, and of course our shampoo to wash the bike. So as a first step, I like to use the motorcycle degreaser around the parts that are more grime and dirty, just to loosen up that dirt and making it ready to be taken off with our shampoo. After we spray the most dirty parts with our motorcycle degreaser, we leave it for a couple of minutes to sink in. After we've been waiting for a couple of minutes for the grease remover to act, we can start to prep our shampoo. In this case, it is a bottle that you just need to attach to a tap, and then when you open the tap, it will spit out some foam for us. And I like to foam just the parts that are not necessarily full of electrical components, so I'm gonna avoid the handlebars where all the controls are, but I can spray pretty much on anything else. And make sure to put the foam everywhere apart from the controls. With the shampoo as well, we're gonna wait a few minutes so that all the chemicals do the job and they start to loosen up all those insects and grime on the bike. In the meantime, we can use a brush to get in those grimy areas we sprayed in the beginning, so we can get rid of all that grease. You don't want to rush this, you really need to take your time, and every now and then remember to rinse your brush, otherwise you're just moving dirt around. And then I use a slightly different brush for bigger surfaces. So normally you start to wash on the top and work your way down, that way you don't clean at the bottom and then, you know, push dirty water on top of it. But now we're just getting rid of the grime, so I'm doing a first brush on the bottom to get rid of all the grime and the greasy parts, and then once I've done that, I'm gonna start with the wash with the sponge on the top and work my way down. Using our sponge, we start from the very top and we work our way down. That way we keep the dirty water always below where we're working on. And this is where I start to wash the controls as well. So what I do is I squeeze that sponge a little bit so there's not much water in it, and I can go safely over the controls without worrying about getting water into the circuits. As you can see, the headlight's missing, and that's because I'm waiting for an LED headlight upgrade. It should be coming today. What I like doing after I wash the bike with the sponge is just rinse it with the tap. That is to get rid of all the extra foam. Normally when I get to this point and I've rinsed the bike, I would wait for the bike to dry up, because I would do it in a nice sunny day, but hey ho, we are in England, so today the weather is not the best. But I'm just gonna pretend that the bike is drying up, and I'm gonna do it myself using some microfiber cloths. I've got plenty, so I'm gonna use a few to dry the bike up and then some more later for the final finish. One thing that I like to do with the microfiber cloth is that I fold it in half and then I can use that bit to go in between the less accessible parts. Also make sure to get rid of the extra water that builds up in your rims, because that's going to leave a big stain, mostly on this side because the bike is leaning on that way. So of course you're going to get build up of water in certain places like that, or here as you can see. If you leave particles of water, they're gonna leave a stain, so you want to make absolutely sure, you know, if you want that beautiful shiny finish, that you get rid of all the water in excess. The next step is adding the final touch. So we have some silicone shine. It leaves a protective film, and it helps to protect the bike as well as making it look nice. I'm only gonna use this on the engine parts, and I'm gonna stay away from the brakes because this is quite greasy stuff, and if it gets in the brake and create a film into the discs, it will make our brake power less efficient. So you're happy that it's all rinsed. Of course it's not all properly rinsed now because of the weather, but let's just pretend that it is. You'll see that the matte black parts, especially in the engine, they look grey, especially after a few years that you had the bike. And you can wash them as much as you want, but they're always gonna stay in this kind of greyish colour. This get rid of that because it creates a film on top of it and it makes it look nice, black and polished. So I'm just gonna go on and apply this in all the parts away from the brakes. If you can, stay away from tyres as well. You know, it will get rid of it as soon as you go into a corner slowly, but you don't want to have too much of this stuff. It's a little bit like when you get a new set of tyres and you need to break them in. And then the last step is the tyre slick. So I'm just gonna spray this on the shoulders of the tyres. And then what I'll do is I'll roll the bike a little bit forward so I can access the bits that were covered by the forks. And that is it. There's no need to use microfiber cloth for the finish, because the silicone shine spray will leave that film and it will get rid of excess water as well. So there's no need to finish off the bike with more microfiber cloth. Please, if you enjoyed this video, click like, subscribe and click that bell to stay up to date with our latest videos. And let us know in the comments below if you would have done things differently. How do you wash your bike? Again, thank you for watching guys, and I'll see you on the next one.